Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Search Republic. And today we're going to be resolving our railroad issues. Oh Lord, just kill me. Okay, right. So, like we said in the last episode, looks like I didn't set this up properly yet, so let's go one more time. What I'm gonna be doing here is gonna be providing electricity hoses going all the way here to our new network. Let's see, where do you stop? Here. And then, this is gonna be a new network. And connect these two. Oh, fun. There we go, and there we go. Okay, so this needs to be constructed as soon as possible. This is going to be a resolution to all of our issues. What kind of impact this is going to have on us, I don't know. We still have food supply issues. We did send the new trucks to go and deliver this stuff, but I'm not really sure how long it's going to take them to double up on this. Right. Right. You can see that there is electricity issue here. They're losing electricity, but yeah, there's several factors to this. First of all, most of electricity coming to this grid and potentially the whole electricity grid for the railroad, for the trains, comes from this area. So from that area in the well tier. So what we need to do is create additional, well, let's call it connections. You can see that we have some of them coming here. Are these two assigned? They are. So this is going to be a second one. We already have people working in this geothermal power plant, which is supposed to be supplying electricity for our railroads. You can see the whole infrastructure is already in place and built. It only requires to be connected to the grid. And unfortunately, this is going to take a few days to finish. So this additional power plus we did, let's see, these trains are moving smoothly as they can, and I can see here this guy is slow because there's traffic everywhere. Okay, I can see the problem there. For some reason these guys are being blocked from here, so let's put some signalization over here. I will leave these exchangers over there, and I will just put this is going to be the right hand side, that will be from the opposite side coming in, and then this one coming in this direction. Yeah, I think this is okay. You can see these trains can now move freely. And we have only one train coming in here, that would be the coal train. I will put... okay, so let's put mixed semaphores over here. And mixed semaphores over here. Probably we can do the same here. I can do it... I think I can do it this way as well. I'm not sure how they're gonna interact with each other, but we're gonna check that in the future. It's just separating whenever we have a coal train not doing anything, that it can, well, start doing something. Let's see in the opposite direction. You can see that we have a little bit of a traffic issue over here, but that will be because of the multiple connections we have. They're not interacting with each other well, so this train on the right hand side doesn't go until this train over here is really close. I thought that they will be communicating better, like when as soon as this train knows that this left hand side train is going straight through and that they're not gonna collide with each other, that this train is gonna have blue or a gray light on the semaphore so he can pass through. But no, it doesn't work like that. It works in a different manner. You can see here gray. Is gray blue? Because what does it show on the semaphores? Where's the semaphore? It's here, but I can't really see what is on it. No, it's red. It's blinking red. Right, so this is the issue we have. This is some of the issues we have with the supply chain. I wanted to talk about the whole supply chain and my view of it and the mistakes I made Go away. Go sound, go away. There we go. Right, so the issues we have with the supply chain and trains is that I personally didn't know what is consumption. Well, I didn't previously pay attention to what is consumption of 50,000 country, republic of 50,000 people. What is consumption of which materials? I never thought of it that I should even, you know, consider checking how much stuff do we consume. For example, it's really hard to understand the, let's say, steel consumption, because you consume steel on like mechanical components, and then mechanical components go to ships, regular production chains that constantly work. But also steel is being used in construction, which is not regular. It's irregular because sometimes we build stuff, sometimes we don't. Power would be one of the things that definitely are interesting that we need to watch here. So for example, last year's consumption of power for 50,000 people, with of course the industry is going to be the huge chunk of it, but also trains, but also people and, you know, workplaces and stuff would be this much electricity. But you can't really say, oh, I'm going to produce this much electricity for our people and it's going to be all good and all fine. No, it doesn't really work like that. What we actually need to do is what we actually have to do is provide the electricity at a daily basis. You know, how much is requirement, how much is we are producing. It needs to follow up. So we have to have, you see the top here. Okay, can you just how do I keep the graph? No, you can't. You see the top there spikes. We need to have the constant production of electricity above those spikes. And then those spikes would be, I think, 4,000, 4,500. So, right. So we need this. We need to provide them with this information. We need to provide them with information of we need to provide ourselves with information how much electricity are we using. That would be, I think, on a daily basis would be 4,500 megawatts. Is it? Is it really? This is 17, not 4,500. That would be that's kilowatt hours divided by the 4 divided by 2.5. That would be divided by 25. Oh, 4,500 divided by 25. That would be quarter of it. Quarter 1,000. Is it 1,000? Okay, I give up. I don't know how to calculate this, but we need to provide them with this much of electricity. We need to provide them with, for example, this is something that is kind of flat rate. That would be the citizens facility. For example, last year's consumption of meat and food. You can see it's almost 4 to 1, 4.5 to 1 towards food. And then we have electronics and clothing. It's more or less, you can see the amounts as well as what we need. Alcohol, so not really important, but you can see here electricity production for our people needs. Right, that electricity production wasn't, that's a general. No, this is electricity consumption. Okay, other things that we need to pay attention to is fuel. This is a big one, so we need to go and check out the fuel production. No, we don't have it here. This is economy and trade consumption. Construction, no. Is it vehicle fuel? Here we go. So this is how much fuel we consumed in the last year. It will be 6,000 tons, 5,900 tons. So fuel is important as well. And this is where the problem lies in this now. The problem is that our fuel supply is expanding, and the infrastructure for, in this case, parking of the trains is not expanding. So I didn't increase the parking for the trains, and we increased the number of trains coming here. So it's both, it's not really a production issue, but it's a supply issue. So for example, for this amount of fuel that we need around the country, plus bitumen as well, we need this many trains. So for 50,000, so we need a train for every 10,000 people. I would say it's same for the food. It's same for the fuel. Bitumen, of course, because you're transporting with the food anyway. And meat-wise, we already know that it's 4.5 to 1. 4.5 to 1 would be 4 trains of food with 1 train of meat, so we can do a little bit better setup now. Now this would be pushing it. What I would go is 5 or 6 trains of food and 2 trains of meat in order to keep with consumption, and that will be in every logistics area. Then again, on the other side, I can say straight away that half of our population, well, half of our population lives in 3 cities. Well, let's say that not quarter. Okay, let's check how many people live in the Babushkino. 10,000 in Nisesburg. That would be 40%. That would be 28,000, 29,000. So this is how many people live in these 2 cities that are dependent on this industrial zone. So this is where majority, this quarter, 2/5 or 40% of our whole consumption of food, meat, fuel needs to. Fuel is so because fuel is also dependent on construction where it happens. But let's say even fuel would be 40% of all fuel is being consumed here in this area. So I don't know if this is correlation. If this is correlated, you know, because it's a bigger city, we had to construct it. It did use fuel here, but is that the future consumption of the fuel as well? Will it be 40%, or are we done with construction part of fuel consumption and we only gonna have distribution consumption? Because in this case, food that we just implemented that is transferred from Galask and the meat that is being distributed, these guys are constant fuel consumers because they are distributing meat constantly, and they, well, I don't know where they're gonna refuel. I always thought they're gonna refuel to the closest station. In the beginning, yes, but later on they're gonna have full tanks of fuel. They might refuel somewhere else. Yeah, probably it's something like that that's gonna happen. Okay, continuing on, some of you guys said that the new farming setup is nice, interesting, and then some of you said that I should have switched these 2 guys around. I can see the point. It would be closer to here to get the trucks. Plus one other thing is that if I put the cargo station on this side, probably would take a little bit less space. There we go, another benefit. Third benefit would be that if I put the cargo station over here and silo here, whenever they need to go and refuel, they wouldn't be affecting each other. So a refueling station would be here and the cargo station would be here. So there's another benefit of switching these 2 cargo stations and the silo around. What I'm gonna do is leave it as it is, because we already have some trucks on the way. So I'm gonna leave it as it is. Let them do it like this. I'm hoping that, yeah. So hopefully I'll learn for the future, and we will avoid this. You know, whenever you have something like silo access, we don't need silo access because silo access is the cargo station. So we will be focusing on a cargo station as a main traffic generator, and probably then the fuel station can be put somewhere else so it doesn't bother the, well, it probably won't cause any issues, but saying probably, I think I said it too many times already not to learn this lesson, but you know what, I'm masochist, so let's see what's gonna happen if I build the, like I said, I acknowledge that that putting a cargo station here is better option. Now let's prove me right, or let's prove you guys right, as well as me, because I'm doing it. Right, but we're gonna do it this way, and well, see if we're gonna cause any issues in the future with this. Okay, redoing the farm system, that's something that we already talked about. Coffee time. Right, also not to name names, but some of you guys suggested something really ingenious, so this is a smart move of me, from me. When somebody says something smart, then I don't name them. But sure, it's the beauty that is me. I don't know. Right, so anyway, so what I wanted to say is that you guys said that we should have, and this is absolutely true, have strategic oil reserves. And not only that, I have a good idea. That's how all the bad things start to happen. I have a good idea of creating a strategic fuel reserves, and I have a feeling that some of you guys will approve of this. Well, if not most of you, I'm hoping for most. Let's go with most. Most of you will approve of this. So, for example, we have a decent... No, definitely not decent. I wanted to say that we have a decent fueling station around here, but no, we actually don't. But we have it over here. We have the airport, and you know what's going to make this this industrial area here stand out? The crap load of the fuel tanks. So this is what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna build a lot of fuel tanks here, and I'm gonna build a big few. Okay, this looks already that is gonna be a problem because of the geography here. Well, what we need two things here. We need railroad parking. This is going to be the most important part. Railroad parking is going to be something like this. Oh, right, but I don't want to do this right here. Because we are done constructing up until this. I don't know if I want to send more construction vehicles here. Is there anywhere that I want to send construction vehicles to? I bet I know exactly where we have more construction happening, over here. So, I don't intend to develop any further down these valleys, maybe farms, maybe something like that. But what I'm gonna do here is, let's see, what's the best thing we can do here? Here we go. If I go for a bridge, like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, why the hell not? So 4 high, and then put it right over here. To the lowest level. Where do I actually want it? Let's build a final, well, actually, we can't really build a final destination because 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try this. All the way down. Maybe like this. And then let's build a second bridge parallel to this one. Okay, it needs to be in the same segments. That's fine. And now let's go and build our beautiful strategic oil reserves. I'm pretty sure a lot of you will say, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, how am I supposed to build this? I could have built it here, but you can see that the geography doesn't allow it. This inclining geography, it's not too bad, but the most important thing that we're gonna have to have around here is the first, which is kind of on my mind all this time, will be huge train parking. Huge, I mean, like, so we can stand much bigger fuel demands, you know, that trains can supply many more, well, they can load and unload many more fuel trains. So we can have one big train, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you will also dig, that you guys are gonna be happy about this. We're gonna have three big trains delivering 3 different things: fuel, oil, and bitumen over here. And this is going to be our strategic reserves. Okay, so how can I build this? Let's see. This one has to be connected only to the right hand side, so let's go and build it like this. Is this decent enough? I think it is. This is 4 parkings. Bear in mind that the last one is going to be for the opposite direction. And now they need to go for loading, unloading station. We can again zig the zag out of this. Well, what would be proper stupid thing I could say? We're gonna zig the zag out of this. So we can go and do something like this. So this is gonna be train loading station. Wow, this looks like a really bad idea. Okay, let's rotate it in this direction, just because I think we could have a little bit more. Wiggle room here. Yeah. This is something that I would like to do, but it doesn't work like this. It needs to look nice. Form over function. So form over function. Let's shrink the angles. Does angles want to be shrinked? Huh. What about this? This doesn't look too nice. I don't like this. Is this even in the wrong direction? It is. Don't demolish everything. So let's do this. Let's remove this part over here. And let's have this one here going this way. Oh, Jesus, this looks horrible. Okay, let's try this. If I do it like this, at least keep some kind of dignity. Come on, Oolykee, you can do this. There we go. Okay, you can see that we have a little bit of an incline issue here. That's perfectly fine. I'm actually quite okay with this because it was expected. There was some terraforming happening here, so I can just shrink this circle and just tell them to do this. Yeah, spread this love around. You know how one does. Do it like this. No bigger, smaller circle, nothing. Smaller circle, can you do it? There we go. There we go. This is it. This is how I wanted to do it. Shrink the circle as much as you can, so we're gonna have a big bend, and then go all the way until they are connected to this station, and then fill in the bends. Okay, not good enough. We have a big canyon here that seems to be causing a little bit of a problem. We have a lot of space. We can level it. So we can level it. So let's see how we can actually level it. So if we have to go this way, shrink it all the way, works, and we need to increase it just a little bit. And here we go. This is the one that we're looking for. So increase it a little bit, a little more. Is it this way? Yeah, I think it could be this way as well. Let's try this way. Okay, so this looks like it's shrink enough. So if we go parallel to parallel, and there we go, this looks much better. And then angle it this way. So this is just the train loading, unloading station. And then we're gonna have some fun with tanks everywhere. Well, wherever we can put tanks, I'm gonna have to put a system in place. Okay, I will make a lot of people happy with this. First, Mr. Copti, crapload of this is gonna be done by helicopters. Crapload, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, this is gonna be helicopters galore. Come on, you need to connect here. As soon as I announce good things, we have issues. Should have I level this earlier? Maybe yes, maybe not. No. Let's try to level it. Let's try to level it one more time. What kind of leveling can we expect here? I think this is decent enough, but the problem is once you place a construction at a certain place, it actually I think this is gonna work. Let's see. This way. Here we go. This looks decent. This looks decent. And the third one. Come on, fit. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. The last thing we need to do here is something that I didn't really think of right now, and hopefully, will I have enough space? Switch. So it has to be something like this. The problem is gonna be this one to this one, right? Yeah. So it's gonna be something like this. There we go. Something like this. I believe that this is long enough for trains. Okay, that's how the final famous words sound like. So no, I'm gonna be smarter. I'm gonna try to be smarter than this. So I'm gonna build this a little bit further down the road. So it's gonna be loading, unloading station over here. Let's try to do it parallel to the coats, to the height lines. What's it called? What's the proper term for this? These lines that determine what's the height of terrain here. There we go. Something like this. So we would have an exchange over here, and then we're gonna have mixed semaphores. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna put semaphores right now. What I can do is do this. 1 and 2 and all the way. You know. I think it's no. I think it's okay. I already created all of these lines in 2 different construction stages, so I'm happy for them to work a little bit longer just to have this finished. Whatever. Also, I have a great idea about this. Let's go and set this for construction. I will, as soon as they're done with this, I will set them to construct the rest of it here, and we're gonna have nice strategic strategic fuel source. Okay, so let's go and be smart about it. I think I said that like 5 times already, and like at least 3 to 4 times I was wrong. I didn't do a good job. Right. Problem. I don't have any additional access for power connection. I know I have this, but I need to connect it to the main grid. Now the main grid, you can see that we didn't. This is the closest one we have, and it's a little bit further away than I would like it to be. We have this one that's connected to geothermal, but I would like this to be connected to the rest of the grid. So I'm missing power connection over here. Okay, that being said, can we resolve this? This is the entrance. We don't even have redundancy here. This is the, here we go. I can at least create redundancy here. So what did I mean by redundancy? We should have high voltage power cables coming here and ending. This is the power supply for Markosovo, but always from the beginning I was saying that we're gonna have the double, 2 times. So we're gonna have a main line plus 2 redundancies for this. We're gonna have 2 redundancies for this. Taram, 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 tam, tam. Okay, so let's see this. Redundancy, double redundancy. We have one here next to Statsovo, and we have Markosovo. And I was always saying that we're gonna have redundancy built in here or here. So I'm gonna go and plan for the future redundancies as well by creating power transformer, 4-way power transformer around here. I'm perfectly happy with this. Okay, we have some kind of construction industry over here. Perfect. Constructed this. We're gonna go for high voltage power cables, and we're gonna go from here to here. Perfect. And now from here we will have additional redundancy going all the way to here. There we go. So this is gonna create redundancy from the opposite side to Koptigrad, but also what my plan was to cut electricity here and create another 4-way transformer station, and then have electricity from here going to our new oil storage facility. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is set all of this for construction. I will set it to be constructed as well. So we have, what kind of offices do we have here? We have Statsovo General. I think General is gonna be making most of those. We have Statsovo General over here. Or don't we? Or we don't. Let's see. Okay, this is good enough. Statsovo General. Okay. And we need the third one here. This one will have access to Kopti. Let's go for Kopti 1 initially. They can start on this one. This is going to be a big one, but they can start from this side. Okay, so this is going to create additional redundancy, and this is one of the reasons why I build the main lines with high voltage power cables, because you never know what you're going to connect, and especially these especially these that we don't know where they're gonna end. Right, continuing on, let's build the power system here. I will set everything in production. Well, I'll set everything to be constructed, but we're gonna finish the construction later on. So what I wanted to say with this is we're gonna go for 4-way switch over here. 4-way switch over here that needs to be constructed. Hopefully I'm gonna find a way to connect it to the main road, but because these two look like a minefield. Oh, frig it. Oh, okay. There we go. We have this one. So from here we're gonna have high voltage power cables going somewhere close to here. But again, redundancy. So let's build high voltage switch. high voltage switch somewhere around here. Perfectly fine with this. It doesn't need to be connected. Okay. Here we go. Without connections, because I'm gonna build a mud one. We're gonna have mud connection over here, and now we can go for power cables and connect these high voltage power cables from here to here. So as soon as the redundancy is done around Markusovo, I will cut, I'm pretty sure, this cable over here, and I will connect this transformer station with this transformer station, or switch, sorry, from this switch to this switch, and then from this switch to the rest of the cable network that will be here. And of course the third one for our oil supplies, plus who knows what we're gonna build, because we have this switch for further extension. Okay, so this is it. This is the electricity part. Well, not really, because we need to build this one as well. I think this power switch would look perfectly fine over here. The problem is, it looks like I created a really steep hillside here. So let's try to equalize this, just to make it look more natural, and then just like make it less natural. By the way, I have plans for this to be, let's call it top secret, not top secret facility, but a highly guarded facility. So I'm thinking of putting barricades, not barricades, the fences and walls and stuff, and 1 second, let's see this. I think it's this one, but it's still too steep. It's still the terrain here, it's a little bit on the steep side. I need to decide where this is going to be connected. You can see that we can't build it here, so let's try leveling it to this height. This height over here, and this height over here. There we go. We can build something like this. I have my doubts that it's going to be easy to connect it, because oh goodies. There we go. It's easily connectable, so we can build this one, and then you know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. And now we're gonna go and start dealing with our fuel infrastructure, or tank infrastructure. You know what? I'm gonna start on something that I never did before. Mauer. Why is this in German? Because I'm pretty sure this is German. Mauer is German. Okay. So power cables are gonna be essential infrastructure, so I'm thinking that I should have built this elsewhere. You know what? Let's do it. Demolish this and demolish the road, and let's go back to the this entrance, and let's level it here, because this looks like it's the most leveled area around here. Okay, this seems decent, and then we're gonna go and create a road. No, Mauer. Will we build a wall here or fence? I actually don't know. Will I be able to even do this? Because I wanted this to be some kind of one of the entrances to, this is for electrical grid, and then we're gonna have entrance for the rest of it. But the problem is, this is definitely not. Oh, wow! As soon as I say definitely, straight away, I'm proven wrong. But I'm definitely definitely sure that this is not going to be as easy as I think. So let's see here. This is the road that can be constructed. Let's go to Mauer. But you can see that we can't really build it here. That this needs to be leveled a bit. I'm afraid this leveling might cause some issues. Or not. Okay. I can deal with this. You're a big boy. Right, so this needs to be connected. Can we make this to be an entrance for the whole system? Well, maybe we can. Look at this. No? Okay, this side... Oh. Sure. Yeah, this can be like a protected compound, you know, strategic oil reserves. I'm not saying military or police or something like that, but, you know, security firm or something. Well, government security. Is that police? Government is... the police is a government security firm. It's just not private. So fine. We can do this. The whole base around here. Okay, so this is the entrance to the base. This is obviously where the walls are gonna go. I don't know if I can put wall underneath the railroad, but we're gonna find that out. And we need storage. Okay, so how do we deal with the storage? Now, the best thing would be to have... I know that this is going to be visually the most appealing if you look at most of the harbors and everything else, you know, white big tanks and this kind of stuff, which is also, of course, cool as hell. The problem with this is, in the game, can we actually do this? Well, of course we can. We can do whatever we want. So we have big storage facility over here. I don't even know the capacity. 12,000 liters, of course. Who cares? Tons. Coffee time for me. 12,000 tons. And then we have the these small ones. Well, small tank. No, small ones are too small. We have these 1,000 tons. I have to be careful to put in between pumping stations. I need to organize this straight away. So we need deliveries and loadings here to go at the same time. So how does it look for now? It looks fine. It looks decent. I mean, like, I can play around. I like playing around. So let's go with the wall first. So if we go for this... Oh, this is gonna be sweet. Maybe a little bit more... Is this going to be more professional? What say you? Oh, crap. Okay, crap. Can we... Okay, this looks a little bit more decent. Come on. Yeah, that's how you do it. Mawa. So like this, and then we have a wall like this. So this is going to be protected fuel storage facility for the whole country. Strategic oil reserves. Doesn't matter. This is just a placeholder. I'm not saying it's going to end there. It's probably going to go... I don't know where it's going to go. But I think this is a good start. Oh, why is it bending? Really? Okay. I'm fine with bending. So we can go for something like this. So... Not bad at all. Right, so we have one big storage. Of course, we're not gonna stick to that. I think this also is literally one storage, because it can only hold one type of... We can go for several of these big boys. I need to build the rest of the road infrastructure. That's gonna be quite important. Oh, look at this, how it looks nice. It's bending nice around the railroads here. And I can do it in the opposite there. Oh, green. Please. Okay. It was too much to ask, but I can probably do some leveling like this. Just a wee bit. We can always, fight him. Come on. Anywhere here? No? There we go, and this is perfectly fine connected. And something like this, I will remove the road, because obviously we can build the road, but the rest of the tanks are going to be a little bit trickier to build. So let's go and see if we can build these reserves, strategic reserves. Where's the big tank? Come on. I just lost it. It's this one here. Okay, we can do a little bit of terraforming. Copti 1 and 2 are really close to here, so we shouldn't have any issues with this. With the amount of machinery needed for this operation. Right, well, there's a lot of machinery requirement over here. Can we get a hell yeah here? No, not even close. So let's go there. Let's do it like this. It is lowering the ground, but I have a feeling that this is... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's push this land back a little bit. And then... go. Okay, I'm down with this. Let them level this. I'll push it slowly towards the hillside. Come on, we need another 10-ish meters. Level bit by bit. Come on. There we go, there we go. Come on, come on. And build it. Okay. Right, it's not perfectly feng shui, yeah, but I think it's good enough. I think we can build the second road over here. Of course, it's gonna fight me. It's fine. So this is a second storage facility. We can build it nicely. There we go. All the way to the entrance. And then we can continue on, like I said, further down the line. But what I would like to do is have... So this would be a second storage facility. Let's say bitumen. I don't know. It can be. It can be a second oil. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to try to make this a little bit prettier. Just the height differences here. I don't really want them to have, you know, when the heavy rains hit, that we have mudslides or something, or glaciers, you know, moving. So we don't have... Well, we don't want this oil... to end up in any of our river systems. So let's go and let's go and let's go like this. Just you know, smooth. Probably in the real life, if it was a bedrock, you would have these anchors, like 30-40 meter long steel pipes, or not pipes, screws, dug into the ground, and then you know, holding back the rocks in some kind of net system, steel nets or something to keep the rocks and the dirt from falling apart. But you know, this is decent as well. So if we're gonna build it something like this, this is fine. What I can do still further on, I can remove some of this road from here to all the way here and then build this. We can go for the... Let's level it, yeah, let's level it. There we go, and then here. Perfect. And we can continue. We can build more. Sure, why the hell not? We can build more. So let's see the pumping station. Sorry, the storage facilities. Should we build one more of these? Should I put it in a different direction? No, I can... actually, you know what? They might be a little bit on the big side. We have these big tank farms, but this is just more and more space we need. We can try, we can play with vanilla a bit, because we're going to have to do a lot of piping around here. So piping through vanilla... piping and vanilla storage, I think it's gonna look nice. So we can have like this. We need what we're gonna need. We're gonna need pumping stations pumping oil from here to these tanks. Okay, that seems simple enough. Of course, where I'm gonna hide the pipes, I don't really know, because we're gonna have overhead electricity wires here, so that's not bad. What about these things that we said? We can have this kind of tank farm here. One, and then we can have one over here. I'm not gonna go underground, by the way. Heads up to everybody, no underground. We're gonna go for overground only. This is... oh, don't build this one. Like this, and then we can connect all of this to the road network, for example, like so, and then build it in this direction. Let's try to here, and then let's try... Let's try this. Smooth. Looks like it's smooth, but it still looks like it's gonna be challenging. Too steep. Really? Okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. We can do it like this. Okay. Okay, this looks like it should work, but it's not. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do it like this. So we're gonna have to have a road, well, where the patrols are gonna go if we're gonna guard this. Is this going... look at this. This is too steep. It's just too steep. I think I'm gonna go and finish it this way. I'm gonna go and finish it like this. Snap. There we go. 90-degree angle, and then angle like this way. There we go. I'm happy with this. I am quite happy with this. The only problem is I need to keep on the same height level here to level all of this. Right. There we go. So this is something that I was thinking about. I would like to know your input about this setup. So, well, if you have any issues, doubts, if you have any suggestions, what we can do here, what I can do, because they're all electric trains, the other option that I could have, right, the only thing I could have done here is the fuel supply. I could have set the fuel supply up. Could have I done this? You know what? I think this is okay. What I'm gonna do with the wall... So, sorry, the fuel supply for the diesel locomotives, but I'm gonna stick to electric trains here. And also, one other thing I actually missed over here is the extension of the railroad down the valley. I will skip this. I really don't have intention to do so, maybe in the future, but we're gonna take this as a challenge if we need to do anything regarding this. So, right, what we're gonna have to do here is... This... This is where our patrols are gonna go, patrolling these roads. Like this. And like this. I was thinking about something like this as a wall. So is this enough capacity for our own oil needs and stuff? I think it is, but from time to time I was proven wrong, not too often. Right, so we can set this for construction. Wall can be constructed as well. Can we assign somebody to construct this? Of course we can. All of this can be constructed at the same time. Wall, and then we can have these storage units. Right, 1 second. Right, so piping system. Piping system is the next step that we're gonna do with this oil storage. So we have entrance to this. We're gonna set this up to be constructed. I'm pretty sure that this cannot be accessed because this needs to be finished first. So we're not gonna deal with this. Pipes, electricity and pipes. Now, electricity is not a problem. It can go next to everywhere. Pipes are second most loose thing that we can do. We can do whatever we want. But we need to set up 2 different pipe systems. So, we have these modded pipe systems, but you know me, whenever we don't have enough modded stuff, I run back to the vanilla. So in this case, I'm going to run back to vanilla, and I'm going to go like this. So we're going to have 1 input here. I hope I can squeeze it in somewhere in this on the road system. It looks like I left enough space that we can actually level something. So let's level this area here. So if I go something like this, come on, fit you. There we go. We can have... Oh, Jesus. Okay. My bad. Demolish, remove. So we need 3 inputs, 1 output. Okay. No. My bad. Vice versa. We need 1 input, 3 outputs. This can be close to the wall, I don't mind. So we can put it here. Hey, teachers, leave those kids alone. all in all, they're just not a okay, so I'm gonna get probably I'm not gonna get violation for bad singing. Well, actually I can, yeah, not because of the author rights or whatever, but because of the bad singing. Yeah, I see problems. I see a little bit of a problem if I'm gonna be putting this here. It doesn't look like we have enough space. But is there but coming? I don't know. Maybe I can place it here. Yeah, I can place it here. It doesn't really matter. I can place it in the middle of this, and I can put the road to build it. This is not really a problem. For firefighting purposes, it might be. Oh. Did Oolykee just create another segment that he didn't need to do? Probably. There we go. Much better. Okay, so we have pumping station here that's gonna be delivering 1 input, 3 outputs. That's perfect. We're gonna be delivering fuel to several different oh, right. I had issues with this. I don't know if I have these mods, but I had issues with this. Where is it? Pumping conveyor, pumping station. No, I don't. I removed them. Darn it. I removed them. I had these over road, the ones that they're quite realistic, that you have square one pipe coming here, going on the height, going over the road, coming back. They were built similar to these, but I had issues. Was a distribution office or something passing through that road, or I had issues with truck passing through that road, so I removed them. I'm pretty sure the issue is resolved, but I don't have them anymore. Doesn't matter, but there is a really nice mod if you want to try it out in a mod section and check the pipelines or pumping station or something like that. You're gonna have everything that you needed there. So what I'm gonna do is continue building these. I'm hoping that this is gonna work for me. I'm gonna connect it. I'm gonna build it without connections. And let's start. High. 1, 2, 3. 3 high? Okay, let's try 3 high. Feng Shui, form over function. Well, actually, I don't think that's what Feng Shui actually is about, but what we're building here is form over function. So this is where the fuel is gonna come. When it comes here, it's gonna be pumped into these storage facilities. From here, it needs to be pumped in several different storage facilities. Form over function. 1, 2, 3. Build straight, and then build bent. And then we have, what's with this? This is for the expansion, if we ever decide to expand oil storage. We have this one coming all the way to here. Come on, and then connect it here. Perfect. The second one is gonna go, oh, snap. We need snapping back on. The second one is gonna go like this, snapping all the way to here, and then bang, directly down to this storage facility. Perfect. Mistake. I made a mistake. Not big one, but a mistake nevertheless. Let's cancel this connection. Let's cancel this connection here. Come on, go. There. Okay, fine. A little bit good. Let's go for this one. So we are gonna have a third one over here. So what's the problem with this? What did I have? What was the mistake? Mistake was that I'm supposed to build this one all the way here, and then this one goes here. This one goes all the way parallel to this one and into the next pumping station, and the third pipe needs to go on this side. Let's go like this. I'm gonna go bit by bit just because they will hold the height then. And then we have this one, switch to the other side of the... Oh, too long. It should not be too long. I wanted to keep this form. I can easily fix this. We can have... I'm probably gonna have to. I just wanted it to look nice. This is why I wanted it all three to be in this direction. The solution to this is just build it 1, 2, 3, like this, like this. Like this. Small circle. There we go. I can build it. It's fine. I think it would look a little bit nicer there, but compared to other piping systems that I made, This was its next to genius. Now, the problem with these storage facilities here, so if we're gonna have fuel and bitumen, and probably I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have fuel and bitumen here as well. Well, we're gonna have oil. Let's go for oil. Let's go for oil in these small ones, because this is 12,000, 12,000. And crude oil is going to be, unprocessed crude oil is going to be in these small tanks. There are 4 of them, 12,000 each. That would be third, like that's 4, or the 6,000. I think 1,500, 6,000 all of them. So half the capacity of this. I think it's perfect. Problem. We don't have enough pumping stations to connect all of them to this. So we're going to have another pumping station, or I'm going to have to get rid of one of the tanks. Guess which one is gonna be. We need this to look nice. I really want this to look nice. Let me see if I can even make this look nice. Go back to the road system. Form over function. Form over function. For a second there, previously I had a good connection to this one. But fine, I can be a dumbass. Here we go. Also, why did I remove one tank? First of all, it's going to be crude oil. It's going to be for domestic consumption. The second, it's going to be for... We're going to need space for pumping station. So what I'm going to do now is connect all of these 3 tanks that we have. I'm going to have input... oil to all 3 of them. So they're gonna input pipes are gonna go for, to all 3 of them. So how can I do this? We have one over here. Can we go 1, 2, 3? Here we go, all the way to the end, and then spin it in this direction. And remove the pipes, and connect the pipes. There we go. This doesn't look half as bad. The second one, I'm hoping to get a, and there we go, connection to this one. Go to here, and then go downhill from here. You know what, this is gonna look a little bit bad, so I'm gonna go and remove one. Oh, Jesus, okay. Let's remove the whole pipe. One more time, here, and then up to here. There we go. And then we have a third one. Third one can go directly down, 1, 2, 3 high, all the way to here. Spin it in this direction, and how does this look? It doesn't look bad. I don't think this looks bad. So I'm gonna leave it like this. Perfect. Problem. Expected problem is that we need to get these pipes from here into the back into the train station. So this is delivery and then back to supply. So we're gonna have to have 3 into 1 over here, and for some unexpected, no, this is actually in a good direction. So here we go. Perfect. Come on, here we go. Let's try to connect the road. No. I can remove this and pause. Let's build it a little. Nah, let's not build it smoother. Let's actually make it more rough, but to a higher elevation, because it needs to be connected to the road anyway. I wanted to say, oh yay, goody, we actually have this to a proper height, but you know, it's gonna look nice. It's not gonna be a big hole over here, but guess what? It's gonna be a big hole. So let's go for another pumping station. That would be 3 into 1 over here. 3 into 1 over here, and it's already one of them is connected. I really like that. I will try to connect all of them in this direction, hopefully, we'll see. And then we're gonna have one over here. One over here is gonna be for 2 of these tanks, plus forwarding for this crude oil tank. There we go. So what I wanted to do here is this one. This is input. It needs to go all the way. Well, we can snap it to this one, probably. It's not a problem, but it needs to be snapped to probably this one. All the way here, and then can you connect it? Yes, we can. And can we do the opposite one here? Yes, we can. Parallel. Oh, no. This one is going to be a little bit simpler. Unfortunately, we're not going to have heart-shaped pipes here. Do I need this or just... You know what? Let's do it anyway. Can we do it? No, it's not heart-shaped. You know what? Let's try to make it heart-shaped. Why the hell not? You know. There we go. I think it's nice. Okay, hopefully it's gonna be a one construction. It doesn't really matter because helicopters are gonna be doing crap load of work here. There we go. So this one needs to be connected to this one. Can we do it? Well, who knows? 2, 3. There we go. The second one, where are we gonna go with this one? Let's do this one over here. You know what? 1, 2, 3. I would like to have it elevated. And then this one. 1, 2, 3. This way. Shrink the circle. There we go. What do you think? And then this one can go straight to 1, 2, 3 this way. Form over function. There we go. And connect it straight away here. There we go. This is our oil system. This is our oil, strategic oil reserves or strategic stuff. Strategic stuff. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Strategic stuff is here. What do you think? Do you like it? We have military base entrance here, checkpoint. We're gonna have electricity grid build in the next episode. I won't do it now. We have a lot of places where we can put it. We're gonna go for, well, we have several different systems that we can use here. But anyway, look, let me know what you think about this. We're gonna set this for construction in the next episode. This is a little bit wonky angled, but I might live with it. I might live with it. I'm not sure if I will. But anyway, we can even put a car, you know, patrol, military car going from here and then driving around to, I don't know, somewhere and then just making, you know, rounds, you know, security checks and stuff. We can put this here. I'm fine with this. And we can have the military trucks, some kind of, you know, UAZ going around and doing just, you know, military checks around here. Maybe planting trees, maybe not. Maybe I can actually cut all the trees around the walls so it's more visible. But let me know in the comment section what do you think about this. Strategic oil reserves of Soviet Alaska. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. 24,000 plus 4,500. That would be 28,500 ton capacity. We can do whatever we want. Notification bell, ring it. Comment section, hit it. If you want to support the channel, you have description of the video. Guys, thank you for watching. Happy Thursday, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.